Hello again, YouTube. I just got off of my day job, and I thought it would be a good idea to do a general reading for the collective on the month of April. I mean, it's coming up, and I myself am going through a lot of personal changes and things that I'm wondering about, so I'm sure other people are as well. I recently got a new deck. It's called the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. The cards, first of all, I'm sorry, this really has nothing to do with the reading, but the cards are just beautiful. Okay, I just really cannot gush enough about these cards. I really can't. So I'm really not trying to do like readings with them yet before I get too familiar with them. But I felt like I might be able to just go ahead and pull one for the beginning of the reading as like the overall energy of April. Okay? Because, yeah, I feel like I know them a little bit. I mean, I've been obsessed with these cards since I got them, so yeah. Okay. For the collective. Overall energy of April 2019. Now we're getting out of a retrograde right now. There's going to be a shadow effect for a couple weeks, but Mercury is finally out of retrograde, so I know a lot of people are probably feeling crazy, having a lot of just big life changes and shit like that happening. I know I have, so let's see what April has in store when we're finally out of it. Let's see overall energy for April. The collective. Okay, that was very, very fast. And it's a card that I know, so yay. Okay. The butterfly. To me, this card is all about transformation. To me, this is actually, from what I've gathered so far, the death card for me, for this deck. It's the death card for me. Because the caterpillar essentially does die and then transforms into a butterfly, which is kind of what death is about, and especially in tarot, death is about transformation. I mean, yes, there's endings, okay? So in April, some of you could be seeing some endings happening, but more than anything, what I feel with this card is I feel a transformation happening in April for a lot of you. I really do feel that. I feel like a lot of you are just at the end of the rope, okay? I'm picking that up right off the bat. Like, a lot of you are just done, and with whatever the situation may be, and maybe it's a lot of situations combined and all, you know, maybe you're just tired of not getting to where you want to be, you know, maybe your life's not really that bad, you're not where you want to be. You're not doing the things you saw yourself doing maybe at the place you're at right now, at your age or whatever. So for me, April is, with this card, all about transformation. And this is the alchemist symbol up here for air. These cards have the alchemist symbol instead of like with the original tarot where they have the wands, the pentacles, and the cups and so on. These show the actual like alchemist symbols. It's a tongue twister word. But that is for air. And so that's a lot of transforming in your mind, okay? You might not feel in April that you're really making a lot of changes around you physically, okay? But something up here has shifted. Something in your mind has transformed, okay? It could be a way of thinking, about how you see something, how you perceive something, you know, your perception of a situation or even a person, but I don't want to spend too much time on this card. It's just such a stunning card. But yeah, something in April is transforming. That's the energy in the air for April, is transforming. And I did notice on my other video when I played it back, I banged on the table quite a couple times. So I'm gonna try not to do that because I have a kind of jerry-rig kind of setup here right now. I'm in the process of moving, so when I get moved in, I'll probably get a better setup. Okay, so let's get this reading going. What's coming the collective's way in April? Situation and or people, opportunities, changes, whatever. What's coming the collective's way in April? This one keeps jumping on me. It just keeps wanting to pop out. Ooh. Okay. Things telling me to keep going with that. Okay. So in April, yeah. This is that transformation that the butterfly was actually talking about, okay? Because this is what's going on. And remember I was saying just a moment ago that a lot of you are feeling tired and worn out and just not stable, just not where you want to be. That's totally the Queen of Pentacles energy reversed, like just not feeling where you want to be. You know, you're not hearing what you want to hear because the pages speak to us, you know, and this Page of Wands speaks of action. It speaks of something that will happen, and you're just not hearing that, okay? It's giving you thoughts, okay? You're pondering maybe leaving a situation, maybe leaving a place, maybe leaving a person. I don't know, whatever resonates for you, but you're pondering. You know, look at this guy. He's pondering something, and this guy's just leaving. So I've together is pondering leaving a situation, okay? Because you're unbalanced emotionally and you want to be balanced, okay? But right now you don't feel balanced. So that's what's coming your way, and it's kind of beautiful when you think about it because it is a transformation. All right, you're unhappy and you're thinking about what's making you unhappy, why you're unhappy, and you're brainstorming ways to get out of that. You're not just making rash decisions. Like you're really thinking about what you need to do to get out of this situation because you feel so unbalanced. It's no good. Okay. Let's look at career. What's happening in career for the collective in April? Thank you. Okay, so April looks bumpy for career. You really want something to happen, okay? You really want something to pop off, something to just get going, and it's just not, okay? You might want a promotion. You might want to do better. It could be anything, whatever resonates for you. Something is not happening the way you want it to. Your wishes, in other words, are not starting. This is the wish card. And the Ace of Wands is all about a fiery, passionate start. You know, a start that actually happens, something solid that's going to that happens. You know, wands are movement, so it's not an ideal. Like if you were to get the Ace of Swords, that would be an idea that you have that you want. But the Ace of Wands is something that you want to happen. That you know. It's not an idea anymore. You've actually worked on it. So yeah, something's not starting off, and it might be because of false victories in the past. Okay, things that just weren't. I'm picking up weren't honorable. That's what I'm picking up, and I don't really know what that means for anybody who's watching this, but something that you felt wasn't right that maybe you had to do. Or maybe you had to do something yourself that wasn't right, or something you watched somebody else do that wasn't right, or whatever that case may be. You're just not, there's false starts, okay, and a false sense of victory. But I do see some grounded out and balance coming in because you're trying to be more decisive. and your thinking at work and how you do things. You know, where you want your career to go, what you want to happen. And that's what that King of Pentacles is all about. I really want to see more about the career. Too many cards. Yeah, okay. Chariot reversed. Something's not moving along the way you want it to move. You know, something that you've already started off with. Okay? He's dressed up. He's ready to go. He's invested time, let alone with anything, he's invested time getting ready for this event that he's going to. Okay? I mean, look at him. You know, he's prettier than most girls. So, you know, he's invested time in this because he thought that he could win, he could succeed, he could gain power, you know, and it's just not happening. Not in April anyway. You know, just some minor setbacks, that's all. There's always more months. That's the great thing about life. You know, there's always another day and there's always time to make more choices, better choices, choices that have different outcomes. Okay. What's going on in love real fast in April for the collective? What's going on in love? This wanted to pop. Ooh, some releasings of some burdens. Okay. Not carrying up all this bullshit no more. 2 popped out. I'll accept them. Yes. Okay. All right. So this was the first one. Okay. 10 of Wands. He's tired. He's sick of it. Whatever it is in this situation, with your love life in April, you're done. You're sick of it. You know, you're reversed this. You're done. You're letting that shit fall. Okay? And you don't care about the deceit and bad judgments in the past anymore. You're just... I feel like in April, there's some maturing going on with this. Okay? I really do. This guy's stuck in the middle. This deceitful guy that's trying to get away with all them swords, thinking nobody notices him. Yeah, he's stuck in the middle of this judgment and the 10 of Wands reversed. So I feel like, you know, there's maturing. He has no choice. And in April, I feel like you have no choice. You're going to have to grow up, or you're going to have to start seeing something from a different light, a situation from just a different light. You're going to let go of some stuff. What's some advice for April? Some general advice for the collective for April. I feel like something might be trying to be forced here. And the advice is not to force it. Okay? Whatever that is for you. If that's in love, okay? If it's in your career, if it's just in life in general, something's trying to be forced and it's just causing an emotional imbalance. Okay? The Emperor reversed to me is a very ego, power-hungry type of feeling to me. And just, this guy really wants his ships to come in, man. Look at him. He's sitting there waiting. He's dedicated. Boy, he's dedicated, sitting there every single day waiting for these ships to come in. So much that it's really just consumed him, okay? It's consumed him, and he'll get it no matter what. No. We don't like that feeling, okay? So we're going to avoid that. That's the advice there, okay? Stop trying to beat a dead horse. Okay, that's the other advice there, which I hate to be so blunt, but that's the only way I can think about it. Just stop trying to beat a dead horse, whatever that is for you, okay? Something that ain't working. You know, whether it's on the job, in the relationship, in the bedroom, outside the bedroom, at the bank, wherever it is that you're really desperately trying to get something to happen, because that's what I see in these cards. That's a lot. There's a lot of the just trying to get something to happen and it's not happening. The more you force something in life, the more you're going to repel it away from you. Okay? So you just stop beating a dead horse. Stop forcing whatever you want to happen. Okay? Life has a way of working itself out. I know sometimes life can seem like we have no control or all control. And what I mean by that is if we have the power to make nothing happen and everything happen, which kind of really fits with this Magician card here, okay? Because he manifests hard, all right? And what I'm trying to say basically is that you're not going to make the wrong decision in life. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. It doesn't matter if you're here, there, or the third, or if that person is doing better, or this person did this less time and they're in this position, or if that person did this to you in the past. You are exactly where you need to be, and there is no wrong choice to make. There's only the experience of the choice you make. So think about that, okay? Because that message came to me, and I feel like some people need to hear that maybe. Think about that, you know? Okay. But the Magician popped out for me, and for me that says watch what you're trying to manifest. Watch what you're manifesting. Watch your thoughts. You're more powerful than you think, perhaps. Okay? You might think to yourself, I'll never get here, I'll never do this, and you probably won't. Not with that attitude. And, you know, I'm not trying to sit here up on my high horse because, trust me, I definitely am my biggest doubter. Okay? So I understand that feeling completely of, you know, you're trying, but geez, nothing's ever going to work out, I guess. No. Don't leave that last part out. You're trying, okay? Because the universe likes triers. That's what makes things happen, right? When you try. If you don't try, nothing's ever going to happen. If you never ask, the answer's always going to be no, or some bullshit like that they feed you. Okay? All right. I want to do what's the energy of you by the end of April? All right, I don't know, I'm curious. Okay, this tried to poppy pop. Okay. Worrying about your damn self. That's what that card says to me. Worrying about yourself, and maybe you should be. You know, but it's more of like a keeping things to yourself type of feeling. Like you're worrying more about yourself, but you're keeping that to yourself too. Okay, it's an energy of stacking them coins on the low ski. If that resonates for somebody, because that to me is a message too. Okay, you might be stacking coins away and not telling nobody about it because you finna duck or whatever the situation is. But yeah, it's preparing yourself for whatever the transformation was, okay? Beautiful card. Whatever the transformation was, it's preparing yourself for that and then keeping it to yourself and then just building on it. Because the Pentacles is about building. It's about a foundation. It's about roots. It's about structure, stability. Something that's grounded. Something that's going to grow, you know? So this is about figuring that out, keeping it to yourself. You've discovered it by the end of April. You have a good idea by the end of April, I feel like, of what step you need to take. I mean, I'm not sitting here going to say that you figured everything out by the end of April, but with every situation you got, because to me, you know, quite a few people, looks like there's some drama going on in several areas, but you will have a good idea, and you'll have a plan. And most importantly, it's going to be something that's grounded. You know, it's not going to be a pipe dream, in other words, I guess I should say. It's going to be something that's realistic, something that you really can build on, something that's all yours by the look of this guy. Those are all his. Ain't nobody getting those pinnacles. Well, I hope that this reading helped. It was informational some way, you know. Yeah, I'm beat after work, so, but I really want to get a reading. I don't know. I'm kind of liking this, so we'll see. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good night. I hope this reading resonated and helped with you in some way, and I will see you again shortly.